I mean, where did I really even start?
This is the Rumor Report.
They call me Soldier Boy sometimes because they say it sounds fake, but I swear they're all true.
On the Breakfast Club.
Your Jordan stories are great.
If you live long enough, you gotta have stories.
That is very true.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
Talk to him.
Now, last week, as I was reporting the rumors, Nene Leakes did an interview with Carlos King, and they mentioned our girl, Claudia Jordan, and this is what Nene Leakes said.
Claudia Jordan.
Starless.
Who won between you and Claudia in Puerto Rico?
I'm always the winner, and so I obviously won. But I will give Claudia this, although she said the most nastiest things about me, and she's been holding on to a grudge for 100,000 years. I'm going to give her this. I've read many of girls, honey, and I've been on this show with many girls. I would have to say that she was probably my number one battle. She was definitely right up there to battle with. Yeah, I don't think that there's not been one other girl that could probably battle the way she did, because I took her through it, and I feel like she took me through it. And so I feel like we gave each other a run.
I guess that was a compliment at the end.
It's like saying, you know, Envy, you're a good DJ, but you smell like onions.
No, right?
You know what I mean? Like, I give you a compliment, but then I also tell you you smell or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what's your beef with Nene?
I don't have a beef with Nene. And here's a problem. Whenever I have to report on her, people think it's a personal thing. I have a very good sense of humor. I work with comedians. I work with the greats like Jamie Foxx and them. We used to give it to each other so much harder. Wait, hold up, pause.
Pause,
I
yes.
mean, on the air.
Okay, there you go.
What I mean? Like, we used to like say the most personal, like wild things to each other, and we would laugh about it. Nene and me, that was light work to me on the show. It was funny to me. I never was mad. It's the fans that like elevate it on social media. So me and her, like, people don't know this. After the reunion, she texted me because I said some cool stuff to her at the reunion too. And she's like, you know, I appreciate what you said, blah, blah, blah. And then we were good. But when my name comes up and she says something slick, I'm like Cardi B. Like when you get me, it's like forever it's on. You know?
Right.
It's not a grudge. It's like, just don't say negative things about me and I won't have to respond. But I do appreciate her saying the truth. I did read her, and they also cut like maybe 10 or 11 more things that I said. I wish one day they would release the unedited version. Y'all hear the whole thing. But yeah, but she did call me Starless.
She did.
Should I say anything about that?
I mean, how does it make you feel?
Well, how much does Stardom pay these days? Because I can't call Chase and say, hey, I'd like to pay my Bentley payment with my Stardom. I would rather be starless than jobless. Because I'm not here for like the clout. I like money.
Right.
I like working. I like, being busy. I like putting other people on. But I do think it's dope. And you know what, Nene? I think one day you and I need to have a conversation, whether it's on camera or off camera, because honestly, I felt like we missed a really crazy opportunity. Because I think both of us have wicked senses of humor, and she's real fast and funny, and I know I am.
Right.
I think we could have had some TV gold had it had not gone in that direction. Because before I did Housewives, her and I actually were cool. Like, she called me to she reached out to me in 2009 when I never even watched Housewives to take her place on this hosting job. Right. So she knew who I was. I was doing Celebrity Apprentice. I hosted Miss Universe, Deal or No Deal. I was doing all that. I wasn't familiar with the show. So when she did that, we had no beef. So when I went on the show, I was surprised that she kind of came at my neck first. And so I was just reacting in real time, which y'all saw. I was like, damn, I thought we was good, you know? But then I also have a different attitude about reality TV. To me, it's like we should look at it like this is just like an acting job almost. Right. And then when we go off set, go get a drink and be like, yo, we did that. Right. That's how you should treat reality TV, not take it home and really be mad.
So you're not taking it personal, but you feel maybe she is.
Well, yeah, and I do understand how she feels. She was on that show from day one, right? It blew up. She was a huge part of it, and then she feels discarded. I know how that feels. You know what I mean? So she has a right to feel defensive, but I'm not your enemy, girlfriend. I'm not. Cut it out. Just say the nice thing. Leave the starless thing alone, but I do understand you was asked the question. My thing is I'm not trying to be a star. I'm trying to be rich. Okay. That's it.
I'm sure Nene will come up here guest host before the year's over.
But Nene, I do appreciate you saying that. Thank you very much. Because, a lot of people still talk about it. We did this in 2014 and it's 2023 and people are still talking about it. And I still get asked every single day, would you go back? And I'm like, you know what? I'll go back, bring me and Nene back together. How about that?
Okay.
How about that, Nene? And that's my olive branch.
There you go. All right, what else we got?
Damn. All right. Pop Smoke. There's an update here on July 31st. Police found the body of a man named Javante Murphy. He was 32 years old in a barrel that was seen floating in the water near the Pacific Coast Highway bridge in L.A. He had one gunshot wound to the head. His body was not badly decomposed, so they don't believe his murder happened too long ago. Police do see a link because he's the brother of one of the 5 people that were arrested in the Pop Smoke murder. So they do believe it may be some kind of retaliation.
Wow.
So, yeah. I have a friend that lives in Malibu, and she hit me up before the story came out, and she's like, yo, Claudia, it's getting crazy around here. Like, they found a body in a barrel that washed up down the street from me. And this is why. What you think about this retaliation? Going after the relatives is crazy.
Yeah, well, they said that the police don't 100% know what happened, if it's part of the Pop Smoke situation or if it's a part of another situation. They believe it could be some gang activity from something else. They're trying to put 2 and 2 together to see if it is part of it. But I mean, it's like anything else. When it's wartime, everybody can get touched. Everybody's included, which is sad. But
the family friend said Javante was a good kid and was not involved in gang activity. Yeah, that's
so sad. Sad situation.
Very much so.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. Teslin Figueroa will be joining us, and Dr. Cornel West will be joining us. He's running for president for 2024, Independent, the People's Party. We're going to talk to him next. So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.